I am witnessing a bunch of kids being tear gassed right behind us here in the valley.
2. There's no freedom for children. We visited Ahed Tamimi's home, a local child activist aged just 16 at the time. But she wasn't there. On the day her cousin was shot in the head with a rubber bullet,
A rubber bullet that came in his face, came here.
Ahed later slapped an Israeli soldier outside her home and was in an Israeli prison when we arrived.
Personally, as a father and a husband, it's hard. It's not easy to sleep and you don't find your daughter in her bed.
Each year, approximately 500 to 700 Palestinian children are detained and prosecuted by Israel. 3. There's no freedom of movement. This is my wife, stuck at a checkpoint. They let me through, but spend more time assessing her, and there's nothing I can do to get her out.
Hey, stop. Everything is dehumanizing about the process.
Driving between Palestinian towns, you present your ID to Israeli soldiers at checkpoints that can close at any time. They decide if you can pass the steel cages and gun towers. Every Palestinian, from school kids to workers, go through this daily. Israel says checkpoints are a safety measure, but with people killed at checkpoints, Palestinians feel unsafe because of them.
While Palestinians are stuck at checkpoints, Israelis have access to almost exclusive roads, connecting settlements and carving up Palestine's West Bank into even smaller pieces.
The control is so intense that you can't even run a full 26-mile marathon in Bethlehem, Palestine without hitting high walls. So these guys run a marathon in loops.
We're 24 runners, 12 Mary and 12 Joseph. We try to show the world what would it be like now for Mary and Joseph to take this path. What would the journey be? Full of checkpoints, the wall, settlements, restrictions by the Israeli army,